Hey everyone, how's it going? Spencer here, and today we're going to take a look at a 2018 Tesla Model 3. Super excited about this one. It's pretty much a brand new car. It's got around 1,800 miles or so. I'm going to show you as much as I know about it, show you the interior, the exterior, go over kind of all sorts of features that it has, drive it a little bit, and then of course get you a little bit of drone footage as well. So please enjoy this, sit back, relax, hit subscribe so you can see lots more coverage, both Audis, cars, Teslas, you name it. It'll be on my channel. So please subscribe if you get a chance. And let's go ahead and jump in to the review of the Tesla Model 3. It's 2018, like I said, it's got about 1,800 miles on it. It is a used vehicle. Pretty good looking. It's in this gray and it's got a black interior. It's rear-wheel drive and has the extended range battery. It is currently for sale here at Audi Boulder in beautiful Boulder, Colorado, if you're interested in purchasing a Tesla Model 3. This is pretty interesting on the back. You can tell it's just all glass, kind of sweeps up top there. What I didn't know about it, I thought it was like the Model S, but it's not. It's actually just more of a trunk rather than a hatch. So you'll see the glass up top there. It's just a little bit different, so kind of cool. I didn't really know about that. And like I said, I'll put more of the actual details, kind of specs down below, and I'll link the car as well if you guys are interested in taking a look. But continue on the tour here on the side. Again, it's all windows on the side there, all windows up top. It's got a big sunroof. Coming down, seeing those all-season tires. Good looking wheels too. They're actual real alloys, which are nice, rather than like a maybe just like a cover or some kind of steel wheel. So that looks really good. These mirrors are all electric, power folding, all that kind of stuff. What I was noticing is you have the Tesla emblem right here, but it's a way that they can actually hide their camera for the autonomous features. So that's pretty cool. You can also see that up top here. There's another camera, which is pretty neat. So let me go ahead and open it up here, and I'll open up the trunk, open up some of the doors, put the windows down, and we'll take kind of a closer look. Nice wide opening doors. You have Model 3 down below, which is kind of cool. Zoom in on that. On your door sill. Seats are actually pretty comfortable. It's their form of leather, which is nice. It's got like suede inserts on the door, all 4 power windows. They're all one touch, which is nice, so they're pretty quick. All right, go ahead and take a closer look here. You can see the headlights are on. They're all LED headlights. Coming a little bit closer. Very bright. It's got the LED turn signal as well. Coming down below, you'll see the LED fog lamps with marker lights, of course. Very nice looking full LED. Again, fog lamps down below. Pretty cool looking. Nice wide doors. Good opening throughout. You'll see the materials across the door are actually going to be leather as well as suede, which are pretty interesting. Coming around the back here, you'll see the full LEDs. So this whole housing is an LED housing, and then you have your entire LED turn signal as well as brake there, which is pretty cool. take a look at the frunk. Nice added space there as well. Windshield washer fluid filler up spot, but pretty deep. Probably fit a suitcase or two in there, nothing too crazy, maybe an overnight bag. All right, let's go ahead and take a tour of the interior. So entry's pretty easy. You'll just go ahead and press the bigger portion of the door and basically pull out to open, and you'll see it'll actually go back in. Same thing in the rear doors. You'll basically push the bigger part, the smaller little piece will come out, and it's actually pretty easy to open, so not too bad. And this is like aluminum, which is pretty nice. So we'll go ahead and open this up again. Now it's on, so it's making that noise, just letting you know that the vehicle is actually on and not to drive away with the doors open. So I'll go ahead and close that up. The pretty much everything is controlled from this main screen. It does have physical window switches, so just by one press it'll close all of them. The thing I noticed is it's really good visibility, so you know, that's what I really like about it. You have your kind of simple steering wheel. It's got the two buttons which do, you know, all sorts of controls like mirror controls and things like that. But then it's primarily just focused on driving, which is nice. You come over here and you'll have speed. Once you go into gear, it'll start to show things like speed and all that. So you'll see up top the odometer. When you go into reverse, it'll change this entire screen into the camera. And then of course it'll have your backup sensors. So, you know, all your traditional features are still going to be like a stock. So you'll have reverse all the way up, drive all the way down. See if I can focus in on that. And then park will be that stock. Oops. You can see that, and then you have your turn signals over here as well as windshield washing, so that's kind of cool. We'll go ahead and come into this screen here in a moment. Something I was noticing earlier is the dashboard's just very big and wide, which I like. Up top, like I was saying, you have the hazard switch right there. And then you have these little guys here that you just press, and they're actual physical buttons for the lights. Mirrors, very self-explanatory. You have these little covers. This piece here reminds me so much of a smaller like iPad cover. I mean, it's pretty funny. It's all magnetic, has your LED lights there. So just kind of funny. Speakers up top there, speaker down below there, big speaker in the door, which is pretty cool. And then down below the screen, you'll see that there's charging for Android as well as Apple. Basically just set your phone there, plug it in, and it'll charge. If you don't want to see that, you can just bring that cover down. Nice big space for storage right there. Again, if you want that gone, you'll just cover it. And then two cup holders. If you open up the armrest, there's a little bit more storage. Nothing too crazy. And then you have your Tesla cards. And these are going to be like keys. So you'll see the little, looks like a little credit card. You can keep it in a wallet, pocket, anything like that. And then when you're ready to drive, you just put it right there, put your foot on the brake, tap it and drive, and you're off. It's super simple. Go ahead and hop out real quick, take a look at the back seat before we get into the entertainment information. Big back seat. Go ahead and move this out of the way there. That seat's pretty much set to where I would be. I'm about 6 foot or so. So hopping in the back here. Still pretty good knee room. Good visibility out of the rear. And then of course you have that big glass up above. But pretty good support, nothing crazy. It's a very low seat. It's flat all the way through. And what I like is you can kind of spread out here underneath this rear vent. So you don't have to feel like you're crammed or kind of cooped up in here. I would say you could fit 5 people in here if you wanted. which is cool. It's got 2 USB ports right underneath there. If we close this up, it's like a nice little padded armrest. You got your exit button as well as the window control, which is pretty cool. So you just tap that and it'll open up. Overall, not a bad place to be. Alright, and lastly, we'll take a quick look at this kind of main touchscreen here with all the controls. Down below, you'll notice a couple items. You have the car, music, phone, seat control, AC right in the middle, the right seat control, and both your defrost as well as your volume all the way to the right. So they try to make it pretty easy. It's not bad to navigate, but this is going to be kind of the main home screen, so to speak. You have your rear trunk release, front release, charge port release. If you tap this, it'll be your camera. If you tap this, it'll show you charging information. This one has 62 miles left on it. You can schedule charges. Supercharging is 242 in Boulder. So that's pretty cool. So you have voice recognition right there. You have your windshield wiper controls. If you slide over, it'll show information about the vehicle. If you slide over again, it'll show your trip, you know, how far you've gone since last charge, how many miles, the odometer. It's got 2,912 miles. So low, I think originally said about 1,800, but it does have 2,900 miles. If you go over to phone, it'll pop up a new screen. This is where you can connect your Bluetooth phone, which is not currently connected. Seat control will be your heated seat for both left and right passenger below there. If you tap your climate control, this is pretty interesting. You can basically move the vent around to see where you want it, which is pretty cool. You can turn it up and down, so that's pretty neat. And then your front 2 defrost as well as the sound. And then of course on here you'll have your navigation. You just move it around, pinch to zoom, which is pretty cool. That's easy. And then you can zoom in and out. You can tell where to go. If we do navigate, let's go to Miami, Florida. Try to keep you guys in focus here. It's currently finding superchargers for the trip, since obviously you won't make it in one charge. So this is cool. So just put together a route. It says we're going to get to Denver with 6%. Then we're going to go to Colby, Kansas, Salina, Kansas, Independence, Missouri. So it kind of goes through, walks you through, and then you'll have 40% left, or sorry, 40-minute charge, and then you'll get there. Total trip, 30-hour, 28 minutes, 2,000 miles. So that's pretty cool. It shows you like your little route all the way along the way. We'll go ahead and cancel that trip. If you do need a charging center, we can actually go right here, select that, and we can navigate. It tells us a couple different things. 6 out of 10 stalls available. Tells you how much it is. So that's pretty cool. You can actually navigate there. Easy peasy. Go ahead and cancel trip. And then that's pretty much the gist of it. It's a pretty easy system once you spend some time with it. Otherwise, it's very frustrating. Up at the top here, here's the vehicle. If we pull that down, it'll release a little bag of goodies, which is kind of cool. This will be the pen and notepads. You can do hi with a smiley face, and then you can clear that and exit. And then if we hit that again, we'll go back down. Santa mode, enable Santa mode, use the voice command ho ho ho, which is kind of cool. Just like funny little things. Now we're on Mars driving around, so just like cool little things that they do. There's the Tesla. So kind of cool. I think it's kind of funny. Tells you the car, the VIN, all that kind of stuff. So if you go here, you can do home link, you can lock or unlock it, and then it shows your LTE status. So pretty simple to use, not too bad. Let's go ahead and take it for a drive. So foot is on the brake. We have our card right here. It's already set up and ready to go, so that is good. And then we're gonna go ahead and put it into drive. We're currently in drive, and now we're gonna go ahead and take it around the block. So it's pretty interesting. It's quiet. I mean, the most you can probably hear is the AC, which I'm going to turn down a little bit.
I found something.
So now it's just quiet. We'll go back to the car. It's pretty cool. It's an interesting sensation. It's quiet. You let your foot off the brake and it kind of starts to stop, which is very cool. It's very quiet. It's crazy. So we're gonna get it on a little bit. Just takes off, which is crazy. But it's very easy to drive. You know, it's easy to kind of put into a spot too. Love the camera. So all in all, the Tesla Model 3 is a pretty cool car. I haven't spent too much time behind the wheel, so I don't really have a bunch of opinions on the car. I just think it's a really cool piece of technology, and it's a cool item to have. I don't know if it's like a must-have or if it's really going to be that great on mileage and things like that. But again, I don't own one, and I haven't spent enough time in it. I think it's a really cool concept. I think it's a really cool car, and props to them for making it. The interface is a little bit hard to get used to, so if you're not super tech savvy, I definitely recommend having someone explain that to you. Overall, though, if I was going to give it, a rating out of a scale of 10, just a car that I drive on a day-to-day basis, enjoy, want to own, I would probably give it like a 7 or 8. 10 being must-have, 1 being meh. So to me, it's a cool car to have. I think it'd be really great for in-town. Otherwise, I think I'll still stick to a diesel or gasoline for long-term mileage and things like that. But around town, it's a pretty slick car. A lot to get used to, but otherwise, like I said, super cool car. If you guys have any questions about this car, please feel free to let me know down below in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Again, subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks so much. We'll see you later.